Hi, as promised, this is a mini video in the Red Dragon Wavespell as we do the countdown to this amazing new 13-year cycle. So today we're on day 10, and basically that means we are in the day of manifestation. Day 10 of every wave spell is a day of manifestation. So we see what has been manifest over the last 9 days. Today is a really special day because it's Mary Magdalene Day. So it's the 22nd of July 2019. And in California, we're in waning moon in Aries, and I just want to read you this. This is all about new beginnings. A cup overflowing with clear water. Magic when someone is ready and willing to stand there and allow all of existence to stream and pour through them. They shall activate the forces of magic, the return of wonder, and the feeling for what can be. Abandoning yourself to the frequency of boundless discovery in naive, raw, initial disclosure, exhilarated, ecstatic, triumphant. Unable to contain yourself one moment longer, so enthusiastic and alive that you must find kin, playmates to go places with and cut loose together. A state of being that begs to be shared and must be spoken, invoked and honoured. It is the release point for a flood of new impulses, and when given full momentum, it rallies, inspires, sets the world on fire, and laughs so delightedly and uproariously that no one can resist joining in. Sounds great. Can't say that I'm in that space today. I'm not feeling great at the moment, and yeah, just still on very much on a roller coaster ride over the past few days. Some things are absolutely fantastic and feel great and are really moving with this new energy, and some things really icky and sticky, and again, true to white dog, ancestral patterning, old stuff coming up, full clarity, and really allowing the discipline to come in to understand it is what it is. We are what we are. People do what they do because of where they are. And no amount of intellectual teaching, learning, talking will change that position. Doesn't mean that you can't say it, doesn't mean that you can't speak your truth. But again, usually what happens with that is the drama is there. But each time we make a choice and we see where we are. That's the most important thing on the path. On one level, it's where we are, what we've manifested, what we've created through our choices and our actions, so that we can become more consciously aware. In the astrological chart, day 10 is the 10th house, which is the heart's desire. And instead of the consumerism, heart's desire around the shopping list and things that we want, which is very evident with the Uranus and Taurus as well. What makes us feel good on planet Earth. This is more about the heart being free of wounding and being love. So being able to be that Aries 4 degree cup overflowing in this last energy of Cancer as we're just waiting to go into Leo. So lots of really positive stuff coming up this week in the charts as we move into Leo. Some amazing astrology coming up. But at the moment, no, maybe we're still resonating with the aftershocks of the last two eclipses, the solar eclipse at the beginning of July, and then the lunar eclipse with Capricorn. So again, what's looking to be born, to come into practical tools, being disciplined on the soul journey. And this is key to being free of the old patterning and wounding. It's doing the work. It's letting go of old patterns. And this energy is so strong now that we have to align with it. So White Dog's planet it's twinned with Red Moon. The planet is Mercury again, so we're still in this Mercury retrograde energy, and just going into Cancer with that. So going over old ground around nurturing, birthing into our body, being embodied, and knowing very simply where we're not is where the pain body is being activated and how that makes us feel. In particular, one of the key things for me today is when I'm not feeling well, when I'm feeling in pain, then I'm activating my pain body. That sounds obvious, I know, but it is that understanding, isn't it? You know, that our state of health as a human being is absolutely key to enjoying life, enjoying the wonders of planet Earth, and being in a body. So to align ourselves with healthy ways of being is absolutely essential now, and to let go of anything that is creating disease, poison in the body. Lots of things that really taste good, you know, that we have often become addicted to on not only a biological, physiological level, but also what we've been led to believe and chosen to believe makes life sweet. And it isn't true. But because often we do it as a habit for so long, without it, without toxic relationship, in the beginning it can feel very challenging to let it go. So today we can be with this Magdalene energy, sacred feminine. If you haven't checked out the film Mary Magdalene, the recent one, maybe give it a go, because I found it to be very powerful. I watched it last year and I cried my way through it, actually, because for me it really sums up the mindset around individuating, becoming free of any codependency and old ways of thinking around believing that we need something else, somebody else, to be defined by others in order to know who we are, which is the antithesis of freedom. And that's the new code coming in. Each day I'm going to be making one of these mini vlogs and just doing the countdown now to see what's coming up around this last, literally, tail ender of Red Moon. So the past 13 years we've been working with coming into this awareness, this awakening of authenticity and truth, and we're going to now be refining everything that we've been doing over the 13 years. So it's easy peasy, isn't it, on one level, because we're experts at it. You know, we've been doing it for 13 years. We've been doing it a lot longer than that, obviously. But this is what I love about the Mayan calendar. So White Dog is connected to Sirius, which at this time of year is to do with the Nile and rebirth and really connecting to our spirit selves, finding our soul tribes, and becoming free of the labyrinth of the mind, the conditioned mindset. So feeling everything that we're feeling, and then if you choose, like me, I use EFT to tap on what is triggering me, on my emotions, to allow them to come up, to be with them, to feel them, and let them go. And today is very powerful around that energy. White Dog is the 10th mind sign. We're in its pure form today. It is so key. It's the epicenter of the calendar. The 260-day calendar is White Cosmic Dog. What needs to shift so we can be clear and free to bring in these new codes. We do have conditional love as human beings. It's how our mindset works to keep us safe. But again, if you check out Emotional Freedom Technique, check out the amygdala, understand how it works, understand how it works within you in particular, because that's the most important thing for you. So you understand how by the time we've lived a few years on the planet, it does need a reset. There's so much emotional trauma now for people living out of alignment with truth in terms of health and well-being for the human being. And so part of this tipping point and reset can be achieved using a tool like EFT. There's loads of information out there. If you'd like to chat more about this with me, please do get in touch. If you'd like to know about your cosmic codes, what your mind sign is, again, please do get in touch, and I can share some information with you and frameworks around how to work with this energy, and in particular, as I've said, the new cycle coming up on the 26th of July. Hope you're having an amazing time and really feeling this heart opening energy. Lots of love. See you soon.